User joined your channel.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. Coming to you on TuneIn Satellite Radio and Armed Radio Live. We have video also live on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, with playbacks at Spreaker.com. Let's see. I got a ton of stuff to talk about tonight. And I have picked up the term from a very well-known businessman that I always talk about and thank and give a shout out to our sponsors. But in this day and age, it seems like that term sponsors has been changed to brand ambassadors. So I am a brand ambassador, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that term a little bit. I like being an ambassador. I see my buddy Frederick Roseman has joined in. Charlie Benson, oh man, you got to listen to the show. I got some stuff for you. We got some stuff working a little bit later in the show, but check this. You're going to have to check it out. But one of the companies that I'm a brand ambassador for is Renegade Racing Fuel. Racers that win, pour it in. Did I get it right? I did that for my buddy Cole Cummins. I see Ken Thibodeau just checked in. I did that for my buddy Cole Cummins, who pointed out to me the other day when I was at his shop that I have not said that right yet. Well, Cole, tonight I nailed it. Racers that win, pour it in. And I have that written down every week on the show, but somehow my brain changes the order, adds a few words that aren't there, and I don't know. But my buddy Cole is out in California. His girlfriend's father is racing in the World Finals out there this weekend. Interesting note. So a little something for everybody. Cole's girlfriend is a racer as well. I think she drives a Super Comp dragster, which is kind of funny because she's about 2.5 seconds faster than Cole. So that ought to be just wonderful relationship. Sorry, Cole. I told you I wasn't going to mention that, but it was Dale Burrell's joining. It was just too easy. I had to do it. But I want to give a big shout out to all the I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to say that brand ambassador things. But companies that we are brand ambassadors for are Surreal Studios, D&M Graphics, Amele Oil, ProLube, Mike Cigars. Blue Lightning Energy Drink is something that's new in the stores in Ohio and I think Michigan this week. It's an energy drink. It's made of berries. It's got a very, very good flavor. You need to check it out if you're in those areas. If you're not in those areas and start going in your stores and you like energy drinks, start asking for Blue Lightning. They'll be able to find it. So we're trying to help this little company get started. Another veteran-owned company. This guy is a Navy guy who crossed deck to the Marine Corps, and then when he got out of the Marine Corps, he became a pastor. So a very interesting guy. Feel the thunder. That's the Blue Lightning slogan. And some old man in Harlan, Kentucky that makes apple pie moonshine. Now, we are brand ambassador for him, and I think I will ambassador the hell out of a little of that Harlan, Kentucky apple pie moonshine right now. Ooh, we're a brand ambassador. Harlan County apple pie moonshine. I'm a professional and don't drink and drive. Smooth. I love doing that for my producer, Jimmy Bell, in Boston, Massachusetts, who's producing the show for me every week. Jimmy's a great guy who also has a show on Thursday nights called Pot Talk, Politically Offensive Talk. So please check that out here on Armed Radio. Also, following this show tonight, my buddy, my friend, the actor, the producer, the writer, Glenn Spillman, has Sports Insiders right after this show tonight, so check him out. And then we got a whole bunch of different shows on Armed Radio. There's shows on Armed Radio Monday through Friday. They're not on Saturday and Sunday because everybody was too drunk to work. So we just have shows. Joel Davis, my buddy, I believe Joel is in New Jersey, if I remember correctly. So good to see him checking in tonight. Let's see. All right. My show's going to kind of bounce around tonight because I had the show written last night, had it pretty much all finished, and then I just got a ton of information in today. So as that information was coming in, I was writing it back, and then when I got through and came in and tried to take a little nap before the show, I didn't reorganize everything. So you go get it in bits and pieces and how I got it written down. Also for the products that I just can't figure out how to make that sound good. The products that we're brand ambassadors for, you can find, that was good. You can find those on our Facebook page on Whiskey Cars and Cigars. So check those companies out. Like I said, they help us to get out there and put on a heck of a show. I am being joined by the Twisted Southern Horror Queen.
Good evening, y'all.
The author, Lynn Gibson, my lovely wife, who is putting up Christmas decorations.
Explain why.
All right, I explain why. We're having, my son's coming in for Thanksgiving, and his girlfriend, Jamie, from New Mexico. And my daughter and grandkids were going to be coming, and son-in-law, we're going to be coming over December 23rd. So son, daughter haven't seen each other in a long time. Decided we would make Christmas the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And that way we'll have kind of an easy Christmas where we can take Christmas Day and just drive around and intrude on people.
Oh, that would be good.
We've never done that. We've always been at specific places at my sister's house, at my mother's house for Christmas.
Alcohol at your sister's house.
Right.
I don't like being there.
Yeah. So why don't, since we're not going to have any of the kids, any of the grandkids for Christmas, why don't we just plan on driving around and interrupting Christmas at other places? Show up. Hey, we're here. That would be funny.
Good for y'all to have.
I'm so glad y'all invited us, and they're not gonna say anything. So I mean that'll be actually kind of cool. Oh, hey, Britt, we're coming to see you. Let's see. Brian Spears, another buddy of mine from Picayune, Mississippi, is checking in. Used to have the snowball stand, or used to work at the snowball stand.
Is your race car running?
No, no. All right. Charlie Nielsen, I think, from Amelie Oil, sent me a message in. The 53rd Annual Auto Club NHRA Finals at Panoma Raceway begin tomorrow. And I think that's where Cole's at with his girlfriend's father's racing.
Okay.
This is the final race of the year, and each or the national championships in 4 professional categories are still up to grabs. Coming off his first career victory at the NHRA Toyota Nationals 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas, Terry McMillan can finish the season as high as number 6 in the final points top fuel standings. So that was our representative from Amelie Oil, sent me that in today.
Nice.
And then I got something from Shannon Morgan with Redemption Series 9.0. Britt Cummins also sent me something on this. Bailey Trosclair has just checked in. And Bailey, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, that's not going to happen for Christmas. I can tell you that right now. But we are making plans to send him to your house for Christmas. So,
oh no, Bailey, no.
Hey Bailey, and when he's there, I have apple pie moonshine. That's Steve's other son. Steve is the guy who works for me in the shop, and Steve must be in his, what, his late 20s? And he's got a 50-year-old son. And they look a lot alike.
Steve's puppy.
Oh, that's good. Anyway, back to Redemption 9. It's a makeup race. Everybody remembers Redemption 9 was postponed due to Hurricane Harvey. And I was told by Monday night by Brick Cummins, and then I also got something from Shannon that it is on November 24th and 25th. Evadale, Texas. E-V-A-D-A-L-E, Evadale, Texas. And remember, free admission to active duty military and first responders. Redemption Series does that on all their races. Andrew Wireman. Andrew Wireman is a company that we're brand ambassador for as well. ProLube, which I got to talk about that in just a few minutes, but I'm going through my notes now, so you're going to have to wait.
Pretending to be organized.
Yes.
Bear with him.
But the Redemption Series is an awesome event. I stopped and said something before I finished that last line. Redemption, awesome event. I was thinking of going to that. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about going to Redemption 9.0 because it's over by Orange, Texas. And then you reminded me that I set the date up for the grandkids and everybody to come in. So that's the last Redemption race for 2017. So we will try to get information and plans on the 2018 series. I'm sure it'll be bigger and better than it was this year. Now, we've got the ADRL race at the Rockingham, North Carolina. And where are you? I saw Steve Goodwin on here. No, Charlie Benson on here a minute ago. November 18th and 19th. My new buddy, Charlie Benson, is coming in from New York and bringing his bad front engine dragster. And I actually had another part of that bad word that I didn't say because I don't want my producer to tag my show explicit again.
I don't think I have any shows that don't have that.
Yeah. But pretty much all your shows have explicit on them. He's coming down. He's coming down with his dragster to see what the Southern boys got. And Michael Tobacco is strapped to 1471 supercharger on his front engine cars and says he doesn't think so.
Yeah, that's going to get downright
dirty. So that's going to be, we're going to have that's going to be a good race right there.
I think so.
If the Tobacco Man has anything to do with it, it's going to be a long ride home, Charlie, let me tell you. You know, the ride is always longer when you lose.
Yeah, but Charlie said he ain't driving all this.
Yeah, but I can't see that. I can't see Charlie driving all the way down from New York to have to. Yeah, I can't see that. Oh, you know what I want to do for just a second? Indulge me on this for just a minute, people. Hold on, Bailey done said something else about her son. It's the biggest baby she's never had. Oh, this is for our old man who we're the brand ambassador for Harlan County, Kentucky apple pie moonshine. But anyway, let me indulge me for just a second on this. When we were at Harlan Haunt Fest a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I don't either, it's been so long. Yeah, we met this little girl. Her name was Lexi Lankford. No G, Lankford. It's got a K in it. And this little girl has a little sister named Lily, and Lily is a very sick little girl. She's had 3 open heart surgeries so far.
Lexi said they've been home 3 days out of the last month. From hospital
to hospital. All right. On December 2nd, they are doing an online Facebook auction for a bunch of things that they collected at different events. And I think Lynn sent them some books, autographed books for this. This is something that's going to be, you know, they need some help. And this is, I want to try to help them a little bit. So everybody listening, you know, check it out. You can follow it on my website, on the whiskey, all my pages, Whiskey Cars, Cigars, Vampire Chassis, the Whiskey Cars, Cigars group, Adrian's Trilogy Dragster, Performance Metal Finishes, the Johnny Blender Show. It's everywhere. It's out there. I'm calling on everyone that's listening to share that post on my site, and they have got a GoFundMe page up. I've got a link to it on my website. If you can do anything, help them. I've got a lot of people out there that I've done favors for over the years. I've helped out in a lot of ways. I've never asked for anything. I've got a notebook that I keep all that stuff written down in, of every favor I've done, everything that I always keep it in case I ever need something. Well, guys, let me tell you what. If you'll go onto that page and the GoFundMe page, not buy coffee or cigarettes for one day, $5. Put $5 on that page, and that is a line through your name in the notebook. And you know who you are. Everybody knows who you are. This is just something to help this family and this little girl. No child should have to go through this.
The doctors actually want them to move because Harlan is so remote. There is not a hospital close enough to where if Lexi goes critical in the middle of the night, they can't get her anywhere in time. So, you know, what do? Yeah.
So that's what I'm asking. Look at the auction. If there's nothing on the auction that you want or nothing on the auction that you can buy, remember Christmas is coming up. So, you know, you may be able to find something on auction for family members or something like that. But if you can't, the GoFundMe page link is up on all my sites. $5 is what I'm asking. $5. That's not that much to help somebody who really needs it. Let's see. I don't know. That's just tough. It's got the story of Lily on the GoFundMe page as well. I think if you just read it, just go through and read it. Mark Zitterkroff. I'm Mark Zitterkroff. Glad to see you tune in, buddy. Hold on. He put in something. I need to see what it is. I don't know what happened to your video on your internet, dude. I'm in Louisiana and my internet's working fine. It just sent me your message. Let's see. So spread the word, share the link. Everybody who's watching, all of you, Bailey Trosker, Steve Rose, Freddie Roseman, Mark Zitterkov, Mike Meemer. Probably said your name, dude, wrong. It's what I do. I say names wrong. But check it out on my link and just share that. Just you 5 people, Bailey Trosker, Charlie Benson, you people I just mentioned, just share that link for me. Just, you know, help out this little girl who needs some help. And I put my money where your mouth is. If you go to the GoFundMe page and look at it, I'm a link on there that I did a donation on it as well. So, you know, I'm not just asking you to do something that I wouldn't do, but we got to help everybody out. Let's see. Ooh, today I got in the mail. Oh, hold on. Wrong glass. That's our Harlan County Apple Pie Moonshine from Harlan County, Kentucky. Now, also today, from Frankfort, Kentucky, our friends, the Mobleys at Kentucky Gentleman Cigars, sent us Moonshine Cigars. Trying to get these on both cameras. Oh yeah, this is the regular moonshine, and this is the peach moonshine cigars. So Kentucky Gentleman Cigars has been with us since the first show. They were on our first few shows. We've kind of taken a break off from them. We've been pushing our other cigar. We've been a brand ambassador for Mike Cigars, talking about their products. We do that every week. Mike Cigars is still one of the companies that we are happy to be working with. But our friends, the Mobleys, this is a mom and pop, couple of kids that Rhonda's joined the show. I haven't seen Chad yet. Clint, sorry. I just put my glasses on to say something. I wasn't reading anything.
I was trying to figure out if you.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know if you needed them to count too. Bailey will appreciate that.
Okay, I got to go there. Bailey Richard told me one day, I was asking him, I said, where are your glasses? He said, I don't have them. I said, okay, you need to count to 20 when you're doing this. Later, he came back and told me, he said, you know why I couldn't count to 20? I didn't have my glasses. Kentucky Gentleman Cigars, KentuckyGentleman.com. You can pick up these wonderful cigars, plus a lot of other ones. The Mobleys hand roll them, the no machine rolled cigars. They're nice. They're just smooth. They've got one cigar that's called a Cesarac I haven't had yet. I'm waiting to get one of those. Here you go, Mama. You want to try that? So yeah, man, those burn nice. They taste good. They smell good.
This is the peach?
That's the peach. I like it too because I can also find out what's going on in sports and news in Kentucky because they wrap them in newspaper from Kentucky. So, I know who won that game.
That is
a month
really
ago.
Nice.
That's this. The Kentucky Gentleman cigars are awesome. Awesome. Tim Sharp just chimed in. Richard's little brother. We got another one for you, Steve. All right.
There's so many things I want to say right now.
I'm telling you. All right. Let me get off all that other cigars and we've got a new product in the shop. Is that your leg?
Yes.
Are you kicking me?
No, that's you kicking me. That's okay. I'll move it. I didn't need that leg.
We like to talk about our brand that we are an ambassador for. It is out of Harlan, Kentucky. It is the Harlan, Kentucky apple pie moonshine made by some old man who's been doing it for a long time. Well, I don't know where, but we are a brand ambassador for Harlan County apple pie moonshine. Also a star in the TV series, defunct TV series Justified. Man, that is good. Give me some of that cigar. Here, now you drink the moonshine. This is like cool. She drinks the moonshine, I drink the moonshine. She smokes a cigar, I smoke. That's a wife. That's a wife. You know, my dad told me a long time ago that if you want to have a successful marriage, you need to have a woman that is your friend and a person that you like to do things with. A woman that is just a freak in the bedroom, and then a woman that you can just hang out with and go places and be yourself. And my father said the happiness in that is never letting those three women meet. Good cigar, huh? You're speechless.
Oh, I'm not. I'm like Medea in the church on food. I'm fighting with words. I bind you, cursed demon.
All right. Well, we have a new product I want to talk about that we're working in the shop. It's ProLube Metal Guard. This is a friction-reducing material. You add it in with your oil, your transmission fluid, your hydraulic fluid. Let's see, it's an ounce to a quart of oil. It's a half ounce to transmission fluid and hydraulic fluid. Dramatically, is that the right word? I said dramatically last week, and you corrected me. So dramatically lowers friction on the parts that it is working on. Cole Vining's checked in. Cole will be heading to LA 36 Raceway. It's further down in my notes. Cole, you turned in too early, but go ahead and keep listening. I'll talk about you in a minute. And Waylon. But this ProLube Metal Guard is a friction reducer. So far, all the testing I've done on this product has been off the freaking charts. I've got a engine that I'm getting ready to put together dry with a combination of just ProLube and oil. I'm going to use 1 ounce to 1 quart. Assemble this oil dry with just this on it, not all the lube, bearing lube and stuff that I usually use in the engine. And then we're going to put the short block together, and then we're going to spin the motor at 1,500 RPMs for a little over a minute with no oil circulating through it at all, and break the motor apart, see what kind of wear we've got. But so far, everything I've used this ProLube with has just been unbelievable. So if you want more information on it, contact me, and I can put you in touch with the people. If you are in an area in engine building, any kind of service that you would like a very, very good product, contact me, because we're going to be trying to set up distributors and users as well. We'll be doing some work trying to work on some ASTM tests for this, getting those completed. I've got some white papers that I'm writing on it. And so, yeah, we're gonna try to help this little company out there out of Ohio. Andrew Wireman is a buddy of mine that he sent me the product for me to check after I found it. And like I said, I just absolutely love it. I am using it in the transmission of the Adrian's Fury Dragster. I'm using it in the engine with the Adrian's Fury Dragster. I have come up with a combination of a couple of different lubrication parts on the dragster that we're using this on, and so far it is just working unbelievably. The amount of friction is cut down, which you can really easily relate that to heat. If you got friction, you're going to have a piece of metal get hot faster. I have ran it on a couple of products or a couple of items in the shop where I can watch the temperature on them, and I'm getting no heat buildup at all. After 15 or 20 minutes, I'm still not getting any drastic increase in heat temperatures, maybe 1 or 2 degrees. But I think on a lot of those is the electric motors and the things that are driving are actually transferring heat through. So that's Pro Metal Friction Guard. It is a metal guard. I'm sorry, ProLube Metal Guard. It's a friction reducer. You can contact me after the show. You can contact me during the show. Probably won't answer during the show, but you can contact me during the show anytime. Check it out. I'll have the links up on my Facebook pages, so you can check that out. And yeah, get some. We'll get you some. Let me know. This has industrial uses. I think it's already approved at a couple of 1 or 2 Department of Transportations across the United States. We're going to try going out to some more of those, and diesel engine shops and things like that. So I'm getting a whole bunch of thumbs up right now. So that's really cool when I get all those thumbs up. Josh TKO Turner is not on because Josh is the only person I know that has the finger icon that goes across there, and I hadn't figured out how he does that yet. But I think I will take a second to pause. Smooth.
You were so special.
You know. So, what do you have planned?
4.
Okay. For what? All right. Let's talk about a little bit of racing this weekend. I was just trying to bait you into.
No, I don't play that game with you anymore. I've been married to you too long.
All right. Cole Vining will be at LA 36 Bayou Blowout the 9th through the 11th.
So you'll see him on the 13th with more carbs.
I didn't say it, Cole. I didn't say it. And by the way, I did it. That's somebody's laughing. That's probably Ashley, his wife, is laughing. But Cole, I can't believe she said that on the radio. But just to let you know, I did order more blue powder today, 10 pounds. But anyway, that's the 9th through 11th in Lacombe, Louisiana. If you want to go to that and get a 3-day pass is $70. Cole is the Baton Rouge Raceway Rookie Champion for 2017. Cole just sent a message. Cole is a good Christian friend of mine who hardly ever uses any profanities at all. And he just typed, "Damn, she's tough. You ought to try being married to her."
I'm sorry, Cole.
That's just wrong. I can't believe she talks about my friends like that.
Oh, he knows I do.
So Cole will be racing with the big guns this weekend, looking for that big featured race. So good luck, Cole. Hope you do it this weekend. We'll be pulling for you. Man.
They're going to get out of his way. He's going to win.
I'm not saying nothing, Cole. Sometimes, what is it? Silence is the best thing to say. All right, this weekend, also at No Problem Raceway, November 10th and 11th. Hey, my birthday's this weekend.
Your birthday is this weekend.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, God.
You get me a cake?
If you want one.
I want a cake.
Want me to make you a cake?
No. I mean, you make great cakes, but I love store-bought cakes. I want the German chocolate with chocolate ice cream. No, vanilla ice cream. French vanilla. Bluebell. Okay. All right, back to racing. November 11th and 10th and 11th, my birthday, 2017. I will be 54 freaking years old. Your birthday is 12 days after mine.
But I'm still younger than you.
Yes, you are, and I would not be, even with Cole. Jennifer's just chimed in. Cole is sitting here. Cole is sending me messages saying, "Go ahead and say how old she is. She'll be." No, Cole, I'm not going to do that. You're trying to start things. I'm not going to do that. Let me get back to my show.
When buzzards start circling the house, you'll know he's done that.
Look at Kim Reeves. They were landing on her house the other day scratching. But November 10th and 11th, No Problem Raceway brings you the Maynard Chevy Show. There will be drag racing, car shows, swap meet, plus much more. Check out one of my buddies, Ken Thibodeau, and his lovely wife, Sandy, who helps Ken with his awesome front engine dragster. Ken makes her start it up, he makes her push her with the golf cart up to the starting line, and then she has to run back, park the golf cart, run back up to the car and help him stage it. Are you going to do that for me?
And 6-inch heels. And
you're going to look like a wonderful woman. So get out there and check out Ken Thibodeau and all the racers that are going to be at No Problem this weekend. Let's see. You can get a 2-day pass for $25, and I think it's $20 a day. So go 2 days. It's only $5 more. Grab a hotel there. Ken Thibodeau is a friend of mine. Him and his lovely wife, Sandy, have a beautiful motorhome. I'm sure they can put you up. So, Richard, if you want to go to the racetrack this weekend, you remember who Mr. Ken is. Go find him. He's got a place for you to stay. Right under a tire. Oh, Ken's got that little middle finger going across the screen too. He must know Josh Turner. Jesse Holmes, my good Uncle Jesse. He hit me up with a message. Here is the message. It's unedited. It's just how I have it. Any fans, gassers, swap meet, show people than can needs to support our Mississippi friend, Bahia, Mississippi this weekend. I'm going for the swap meet. Oh, Jesse's going. I'm having to interpret a little bit. He kind of writes like I do when sometimes the words don't come out of my two fingers as fast as they're coming out of my head. But this is going to be in Bahia, Mississippi this weekend. It's a gassers race. Bring the kids, bring the cars. There's going to be parts. Let's support the Neals and the Dixie Fever family. So we have we got good racing across the state this weekend on multiple platforms. Drag racing, dirt cars. I don't know. I haven't heard from Derek Ladner if we've got any sprint car, micro sprints racing this weekend. So Ken's gonna have a motorhome full. They're headed your way, buddy. Let's see. All right. Well, let's talk about.
He's got a pit crew that'll work for cigarettes.
Yeah, they got a pit crew that'll work for cigarettes.
They'll lose every lung.
Hold on. I hadn't seen it.
I've seen that.
Well, let's talk about Dark and Stormy Night. While it's shaping up that way on the show right now, let's talk about a Dark and Stormy Night. I didn't see any orders this week come in for Dark and Stormy Night.
No.
So what the hell are y'all waiting for? Lynn's book, Dark and Stormy Night, is it's a compilation. Is that the right word?
I think so.
6 authors wrote it. They each wrote a section of it without knowing what the other people had written, and then the book was made. It's about 60 pages. It's $5 plus a couple dollars shipping. Lynn will autograph it for you. Order now for Christmas. Our good buddy Mitch Hyman is one of the writers. Tyson Hanks, Melissa Gibbo, John Contapano. Nations.
Yeah, the Nations.
Okay. So this is a book. You can contact my show, Lynn's show, any of our pages. Look for A Dark and Stormy Night. If you want to buy any of our other books, Wicked Truth, the Adrian's Trilogy, Short and Gory, they're all there. But yeah, The Dark and Stormy Night, the proceeds, each author who was in this, they each got books to sell, and their proceeds go to their charity of their choice, which our charity on this is the ASPCA, because we just love
Fur babies.
the what?
Fur babies.
Fur babies?
Yes.
You mean the dogs?
The children.
Those are dogs, Lynn.
No, they're not.
They're dogs.
They're not.
All right.
Daddy is talking bad about you.
I think Bailey just chimed in. It looks like maybe her oldest son has come home. Oh, I read 2 chapters and was hooked until I got interrupted by the kids. I'm finishing tonight. It's so freaking good. Which book does she have? Dark and Stormy?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a review right there, Jennifer. This book you don't have yet. Let's get hot. You got that big new job. Call in. I'll drop one off at the Fur Babies. I drop one off at the paper or the cigar store or wherever you'd like me to. Would you light that for me? It is fading. Here's the lighter. It's fading fast. It'd be impolite for me to light a cigar on the air. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. So let's take a couple of these questions I'm seeing coming in. Ken Thibodeau just texted me.
Thanks for that visual.
We'll be running the dragster in the nostalgia class this weekend at No Problem. Hey, Ken, I just found out it was my birthday Saturday. And he said the comments about his wife is he loves cheap help. Well, that's good because I'm sending Richard and Tim there also to help you.
Pack of cigarettes.
Get a pack of cigarettes.
The cheap ones.
And matches. Let's see. So that's cool. We've heard from, you know, I love doing this show, and I love all the people that tune in and watch and listen to this show. But I got to tell you, there's something wrong with some of y'all. Ken, thank you for wishing me happy birthday. You are the first. I appreciate that. Now I should get a plethora of people saying happy birthday. But hey, I got a few minutes left on the show. And while I'm talking about Ken Thibodeau, his lovely wife, Sandy, Miss Sandy, they know how much pain I live in daily. Well, they got me turned on about 3 months ago to this little product called Hemp Works. It is made from the hemp plant, correct? Yes. It is made with CBD, no THC, so it's legal. It's not a drug. I take about 6 drops a day, twice a day under my tongue. Let it sit there for about 30 seconds, 60 seconds, depends on what I'm doing. And it has made, I can't tell you the difference. You've seen me for 20 years, you lucky devil. And you know the pain I am in. Since I've been taking this, have you noticed a difference in the way I am?
Yeah, I can tell. You walk straighter, you're able to work longer, which keeps you out of my hair longer. So yeah, that's quite noticeable. But yeah, you're not heartless bad when you're coming in the evenings.
Now, this product, Sandy and Ken went to Las Vegas for the Hemp Works convention. It sent me back some information on other products that the company has. They also make a Hemp Works drop that's 250 cc's, 250 whatevers for milligrams for animals. Well, my 15-year-old German Shepherd, I was really looking at putting asleep. I was going to put him down about 4 weeks ago. And after I saw what they had sent me with the ProWorks for dogs, Hemp Works for dogs, I started putting, and Ken actually gave me the application method because I knew trying to put it in his mouth with an eyedropper was not going to be easy. So Ken said he dropped a few drops on the ceramic tile and his dog licked it off. Well, we've got all 3 of our dogs taking this hemp oil right now, and my German Shepherd, who has hip dysplasia really, really bad, is actually running again. He's not running real fast, and when he runs, it's kind of all over the place, but he's running, and he hasn't done that in a long time. So this is something that I can tell you works. You can look at all my pages, Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. You may have to look for it a little bit. I'll try to share it up to the top tonight, but with all the other things I've got going on with the fundraiser that we're trying to do for Lily Langford, check it out. There's a link on there. I think this is $60 a bottle. It lasts me all month, plus the dogs, and Lynn's taking it. So it works. You have to play with the dosage a little bit. I'm 6'7", 245 pounds. I am 245. I got on the scale. So I think Sandy and Ken told me 3 or 4 drops a day. I use a little bit more than that, and it's working great. If you want to also sign up and tell other people about HempWorks products and all the complete line of products that they have, I don't have time to tell everybody about all the products. I don't use all the products. I use this. This product works for me, the dogs, and Lynn. Lynn, the dogs, and me, because I messed that order up the first time, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the doghouse after the show. But check it out. There's a little place on there if you want to become a distributor. I almost made it through the entire show without dropping the Periscope cam. 48 minutes into it, I dropped it. Sorry, Periscope Twitter people. But anyway, if you want to become a distributor for this or help sell this product and make some money, and it's great for somebody who wants a second or third income and something to do. I think it costs $20 to become an affiliate one time. So if you're buying the stuff every month, it's $60 a month. The first month is 60 plus 20. That's 80. And then after that, it's just your $60 a month. And you can get all the information. They've got a great website. They give you your own website that you can set up where you can have other people follow it. So yeah, it's something to help you out. If you want to make a little extra money, do it. I can tell you it works. Hemp works. Follow it. And if you click on under my thing, you're going to get all kind of real cool little messages and email from Miss Sandy and Ken. Now, Ken's aren't that colorful, but Miss Sandy sends some very, very good little emails and messages to you. So, yeah, give me that cigar. Where's that moonshine? Let me try a little of this apple pie moonshine. Harlan County. We're a brand ambassador for Old Man in Harlan County, Kentucky. And I'm just ambassadoring my butt off for him tonight.
He's an ambassador, right?
I don't know if I like the way that sounded coming out of your mouth. That just sounded wrong. So I'm going to have another show before Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, I should have a couple more, huh? Okay. So I'm not going to wish y'all happy Thanksgiving yet. It'll wait. But for any of my friends that are veterans, happy Veterans Day coming up on my birthday. Oh, and Frederick Roseman. You know what? My buddy Frederick Roseman sent me a list of Applebee's, Chili's, Longhorn, Santa Fe, IHOP, a whole bunch of restaurants that are free meals for veterans.
Oh,
they're feeding veterans on Veterans Day.
Very cool.
I don't know. I just had some noises. I don't know what those noises are.
Some rocks banging around in your head.
I sometimes hear voices. That's a good cigar. That's one of our Kentucky Gentleman cigars. It's excellent. And it's made with peach moonshine. Hey, man, Joel Davis just wished me happy birthday. I'm so glad you did that. I didn't have to peer pressure hardly anybody into doing it. But for all the rest of you that are watching the show and haven't, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Joel and Ken took care of it for you. I'm good. All right.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
That's
So,
how it started every morning around 5 o'clock, just like that.
so what else is there anything else we need to cover? We got a few minutes left before the show's off.
Not that I can think of.
We are not anywhere this month, right? We're home for the entire month of November. Holy crap, I can't believe it.
No.
Oh, that's something else. We have got add up. We drove what 4,000 miles so far last month.
If not more.
Hold on, 17, 14, 4,000 miles. 4,000 miles last month. We're stuck in traffic jams for about 11 hours in major metropolitan cities.
Yeah.
And we've got a sponsorship area on the back of the car. If you would like to have on the back of the trailer, the back door, we're selling it. Put your company's information up there, Facebook information, website information. If you've got a product that you want to get national exposure, this is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
I read while we were in those traffic jams, I tell you what, I read everything that was by me, in front of me, on the side of me, signs, bulletin boards, everything, just trying to kill time while we were stuck in traffic. So the 7-foot by 7-foot door on the back of the trailer, there was somebody staring at it for at least 11 hours.
Yeah. And it's not just that. It's not just the tens of thousands of eyes on the highways and interstates. that trailer sits outside the convention venue as well. So everybody who goes into the convention
sees the trailer.
Well.
So this is a great advertisement opportunity for a company that wants national exposure. But have your own stuff. Have a website. This ain't go work for the guy with the snowball stand downstairs, down the street, because nobody's going to drive here from Kentucky to get a snowball from him when they can make one in their yard. So yeah, that's good. What else?
That's it. Just waiting for confirmation dates for some of these cons and waiting to hear back from some of the other ones.
You know what? I'm going to go back, since we've got a little extra time. I am going to go back, and I want to remind everybody to look on the Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars, or the Johnny Blender page, or any of the pages, and look at the Lexi Langford, Lily Langford promo. It's not a promo. Link. Yeah, the link for them. Please help this family out. Like I said, this is, I told Kathy Gumbiner today, sent me a message and asked me about that. And I told her what I was doing. I've pretty much been a horse's butt most of my life. And I don't know where this nice guy came from.
20 years.
I kind of like him, though. But I'm not used to him.
20 years, 3 little dogs, 2 grandkids.
So I don't know. I'm
Hemp works.
Hemp works. I guess I'm mellowing in my old age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at more trying to help people. But after saying that, I would like to give another shout out to the companies that we are brand ambassadors for. I'm trying to get to them in my notes because I still have a few more minutes.
Renegade Racing Fuel.
Hold on. I don't want to say it wrong. Cole Cummins will never let me hear the end of it. Renegade Racing Fuel. Racers that win, pour it in. Cole, I said it 3 times right tonight. And your girlfriend is faster than you are. So my buddy Britt Cummins, I got to tell you, I'm a brand ambassador for Britt Cummins. I just like the guy. And me and him could get in a whole lot of trouble together.
So he's like you?
I wouldn't say he's like me. He's younger than I am, and he hasn't quite refined all the skills to being like me that I have. But while we're talking about the products that we're brand ambassadors for, and we have new products coming in the next couple of weeks that we are going to also be brand ambassadors for. But locally, here in Hammond, Louisiana, Surreal Studios, Alan and Lori Lloyd, Surreal Studios. On the coast, Derek Ladner and Lucy Ladner, D&M Graphics. They do all the graphics that made the Fury Dragster look awesome. Amelie Oil, great oil company. Prolube Metal Guard. Andrew Wireman has been helping us out with that, and this is a really good product. Blue Lightning Energy Drink. Just feel the thunder. I put the just in that. Their logo is Feel the Thunder, but I threw the just that I took out of the Renegade. I threw it in there.
You can't recycle your just.
I'm using just Feel the Thunder.
Okay.
And once again, I would like to also promote the old man in Harlan, Kentucky that makes the apple pie moonshine. Hopefully, we'll get to meet him next year when we're in Harlan, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I'll call the police chief and see if he can set that up for me. All right, let's see. I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Is that right, Jimmy? Jimmy is my producer. Don't forget to catch his show, Pot Talk, on Thursday nights here on Armed Radio. Politically offensive talk. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You heard him chime in there first, people.
Speaking of the graphics on the car.
Yes.
Did you see, were you there the first time Malcolm walked up to the car?
Oh,
or were you still parking?
Hold on just a second. Before you say anything, I would like to mention somebody else on the show tonight that I have forgot. Our good friend and new part of the dragster, Mr. Clint Wallingford. Clint Wallingford is the gentleman who, I can't believe you talked about him on your show the other night, that he got in the dragster and got stuck.
I told him I was going to.
Anyway, what were you saying? Hi, Clint.
When Malcolm first walked up to the car, he looked at the graphics and he went, "Oh my God, is that you?" And I turned around and looked at him. I said, "I don't know who that hoe is." I thought he was going to wear his pants. Malcolm
Denard, one of the stars in the movie Christine, was a cool guy. We had a blast with him and Miko Hughes last weekend at Harlan Hot Fest. No, I'm sorry, Night Risers. I get them. I'm on the moonshine. All right, Jimmy's just hitting me. It's time for me to get out of here, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Lexi's site, their GoFundMe page. Help that little girl. Thank you. Have a great evening.